Hi everyone, it's Janis here. In the world that we live in today, the word motivation starts to lose its meaning and value. We got so much content floating in the online world, motivational speeches on YouTube, motivational quotes on Instagram, etc. With that much content, the whole world should be on a huge motivation wave, but it isn't. People struggle to take action by just watching inspirational speech or reading few quotes, like dream big, work hard, never give up. We need something more, and that's why I created this video about what is real motivation that will get you moving and take huge actions. Losing job. So many people get job, work their hours and settle. Job is a good thing as you usually learn new things. Your role and responsibilities, business, internal operations and industry in which the business operates. But that usually lasts for 3 to 6 months depending on your work role. The next thing that you should be looking at is promotion. How can you work towards something that can allow you 12 months into the role to get a promotion? If you're 12 months in the role and you can't see any potential to grow in the business, then you should start to look at the next level positions in different businesses. But this is not what most people would do. Most often, people get comfortable with the routine. You go to the same place every morning. You do the same thing at work and you come back home at the same time. So what can people do to get out of this uncomfortable life situation? The answer is lose their job. That is literally the only thing that works as a motivation to move forward. There is no other way. Even if their wages get cut, people still stick around until they can pay their bills. When they lose their job, however, that is the motivation I'm talking about. They quickly start to look for new positions. And most of the times, people quickly land much better position because of their experience. How can you not find better position if you have experience? So wherever you are at the moment, you have to do one of the two things. If you see the potential to grow in an existing business, then you have to give yourself time. You can give yourself 6 months to get a promotion that will open you to new opportunities, experiences, and different size of the paycheck. Or if there is no potential where you are at the moment, then the only option you have is to hand in resignation letter. Sickness or injury. Some people work all the time without rest until they meet the real motivation. And I'm not talking about the colleagues or friends who tell you to slow down because you'll burn out or something bad will happen. Because that is not going to work. We need the real motivation that will disrupt the pattern and set in the new rules. Getting sick is a great motivation to slow people down. Having a headache and throwing up will keep people in the bed at least for a couple of days. Since I started to work out, my goal has been to build muscle and strength. So that is what I've been focusing on. About 1 year into my fitness journey, I was able to lift quite heavily and I was steadily increasing the weights over time. My goal is not to spend too much time on fitness, so I don't spend too much time on stretching and flexibility, but instead I hit the weights. Until I got motivated to start stretching. I simply got a shoulder injury and instead of lifting heavy weights now, I do a lot of stretching. My motivation comes from inability to lift heavy weights. And as incorrect it might sound, that is practically the only way that can motivate me not to lift the weights. Close danger. Another great motivation is to experience a close danger that can put you on the right track. Many people turn their lives around after they're directly involved in some form of accident or something bad happens to someone in the family. Car crashes and similar accidents make people turn their lives around because it finally puts the life into perspective. We all know that life is the most important thing that we all have, but sometimes we tend to forget that it's important. So we need a push to realize that we only have one life, and when people survive car accidents or other life-threatening disasters, it gives them a real motivation to make changes. Life before and after accident is the same, but after the event, people will have motivation to do whatever it takes to live to their full potential. Sometimes people themselves are not involved, but similar thing happens to family member or to a very close friend. That can also have a huge influence on you as a person and give you real motivation to turn your life around. Conclusion. The point of this video is to understand how motivation works and how you can use it to your advantage. The point is that people only do things that they absolutely have to. For a long time in my early life, I was thinking that taking out a credit or borrowing money to start a business was a bad thing. Now, however, I think that it's a great motivator. When you save up money to start a business or invest somewhere else, then that is great. The only problem is that in your mind you know that even if you fail, you'll be safe. And feeling safe is very dangerous. When you feel safe, you're not operating to your full potential. Instead, you're taking things easy. And when you start a business, you have to operate with your full potential and push your limits to achieve the best results. And knowing that you're working with the borrowed money can give you that extra edge that you need to succeed. Committing. The best way to take advantage of real motivation is to commit to the things, and then, once you're committed, you'll have to figure out how to achieve them. And look, I'm not saying that you have to go to the bank and take out $50,000 to start a business. But you have to put yourself in a position where you have to operate with higher sense of urgency. How about moving out of the place where you live right now and go to the different city? That is a major move and commitment. I can just imagine what you're thinking right now. What? Moving out to the place where I've set everything up? Changing a job and looking for a new property? That's crazy. Indeed, it is crazy, but it is also opportunity to recreate yourself. It is a life-changing experience. And don't think about how hard it will be. Think about all the opportunities that you will have. This one commitment to move will give you the real motivation. I'm on my way to hit 5,000 subscribers sometime soon. So if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.